Here's the content converted into a clean English speech draft, with the story reshaped into a more original, flowing narrative. Hashtag speech draft, built for winter. There's a truth most of us spend our lives running from, and it's this: certainty is an illusion. We convince ourselves we're safe because we have a job, a plan, a routine. But real security was never found in those things. It was never out there to begin with. The person who truly thrives isn't the one who has eliminated uncertainty, it's the one who has made peace with it. Who has trained themselves, deep in their identity, to believe, no matter what comes, I will find a way. That shift, from fragile confidence to unshakable identity, changes everything. I remember sitting on a beach years ago, warm sun, ocean breeze, not a cloud in the sky. And someone leaned over to me and said, quietly but clearly, winter is coming. Not as a threat. As a gift. Because the ones who prepare during the sunshine are the ones who stand tall when the storm arrives. And the storm always arrives. I don't care how smart you are, how faithful, how successful, no one escapes extreme stress. Houses burn. Businesses collapse. People we love get sick. The ground shifts beneath our feet without warning. The question is never if winter comes. The question is, will you be ready? When you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. When difficulty hit my life, and it did, hard, I didn't feel crushed. I felt prepared. Because for years before that moment, I had been doing the work quietly. Building. Strengthening. So when the moment came, instead of panic, I felt something unexpected: clarity. And that's what going through hard times gives you, if you let it. 3 things, specifically. First, you discover how strong you actually are. Not how strong you think you are, how strong you are. You cannot find that out any other way except by walking through fire. Second, you learn who your real people are. Not followers, not connections, real people. The ones who show up when everything has fallen apart. And third, perhaps most valuable of all, each difficult experience you survive becomes a kind of immunity. A vaccination against future fear. Because somewhere inside you, a voice starts to say, I've been here before. I found a way. I'll find a way again, Identity is the most powerful force in any human life. Not willpower, identity. Willpower runs out. Even the most driven among us hit a wall eventually. But when something becomes part of who you are, it doesn't fatigue. It doesn't quit. It pulls you forward even when pushing is no longer possible. If you believe, at your core, that you are someone who finds a way, you will find a way. If you believe you are someone who adds more value to others than anyone else in the room, you will rise to that standard, again and again. The people around you shape the standard you hold for yourself. Get close to the life you want to live. Not to compare, but to taste it. To let your mind say, this is possible. This is real. This could be mine, And then go become more valuable. Not valuable in the way you want, valuable in the way others need. Pour into people what they are actually asking for, and you will never have to worry about your place in the world. We are all walking through different seasons. Some of you are in sunshine right now. Some of you are in the middle of the hardest winter of your life. Either way, prepare. Push through. Stay ready, Because the version of you that comes out the other side of winter is not the same person who went in. That person is stronger, clearer, freer. And that person is who you were always meant to become. Approximate length, 4-5 minutes when spoken at a natural pace. Let me know if you'd like to adjust the tone, shorten it, add a personal story of your own, or tailor it for a specific event or audience.